Hey up YouTube, how are you doing? So I'm not in Manchester today, I am in sunny Rhodes, and it is actually the last day of our 10th Urban Fitness Retreat. It sounds absolutely surreal to be saying 10, like the 9 that have come before this, the challenges that we've come through with COVID, still being able to fit ones in around like lockdown and things like that, and with obviously the restrictions has been pretty amazing. And this one has certainly come with its complications as well. We've had issues with flight cancellations due to Greek airport strikes. We've had our flights were delayed coming in. We've had people misplacing passports. So yeah, it's certainly been one where there's been many variables outside of our control. And I'm such a strong believer in that if things are outside of your control, then you can't do something to impact that, right? So there's no point in letting it affect your headspace, and you need to focus on the things that you can control. We still obviously have had a massive duty this week to provide an incredible service for the people that are on this week, and it's been again nothing short of a special week. Last night we had our prize giving, which is always very funny. It's not your usual prize giving, but yeah, there's the challenges that we do through the week, workouts, the quiz winners, everything like that, but we like to celebrate that and also do a bit of an MVP of the week where it's voted by the rest of the retreat people, and that's always a nice like special bond to bring everybody together. This is why this retreat is so much special and so unique to anything else. Like the connections that we see formed through the week are incredible and so special, and that is ultimately why we do what we do. But I'm going to take you along for the last day. We've got gym session, and then we're going to go for a big run, and then it's actually checkout day, but I'm going to give you a bit of a mashup of the week and take you along with the journey.
Oh yeah. Andrew, watch you don't run too fast in those shoes. I can't see you. It's just a pink blur.
Little morning run club, oh yeah. 15k. That was the most 10k, 15k we've ever done.
Beautiful. How are we feeling?
Dreadful.
It's so different in the heat. My heart rate's so much higher for like that heart rate zone. Pace. 10k on the money. Now for breakfast. Back now from a little bit of breakfast, and then cracking on with a little bit of work. So this is my current setup. Sun on the face, sun off the laptop. It's actually checkout for people in a couple of hours, so kind of just cracking on a little bit now, and then people will check out of their rooms, but very much we'll still be hanging around the hotel and things like that. We actually go home tomorrow, so we've got today as well. It's a Monday as well, so very heavy check-in focus for me, seeing how the team are doing, clients are doing, and everything from there in between. And as well, we've actually got we're opening up some spaces for coaching clients this week, so we've got that as soon as I come home tomorrow. So yeah, all systems go. That's what it's all about, right? But yeah, I'll catch you up in a little bit, where I'm going to do a bit of a debrief of the week and take you through actually like what the schedule looks like and what we've been up to. Yeah, so I'm just sat here doing a little bit of work before we need to check out, and then we will be unfortunately heading home. So everybody checked out yesterday. We are going to be on our way later today, 2:30 flight, which is quite a nice time to get back into the UK. But just give you a quick rundown of how ultimately everything looked. So day one really is arrival day, and what we then do is go straight into the following morning with a gym session. So gym sessions usually like very much more like strength focused, looking at slowing things down, lower rep ranges, heavier weights, those kind of things. Then we have a nice like chill period. We actually went to a gym called Black Box. We took a few of the guys from there as well. That's very much like an optional thing. Similarly, we have a run club straight after the gym session, but that again, this is something that we leave as options for people because maybe they just want to go for breakfast, they want to chill, they want to do whatever in the sun. And then in the afternoon, we have UFR Rocks, which is a little bit of a take on High Rocks, where it was very, very different this time compared to what we've done before. But we had 8 basically stations, and we had 8 therefore like running loops, and in those stations were things like walking lunges, burpee broad jumps, sandbag cleans, sandbag squats, dumbbell snatches, bear crawls. And then into that evening we have the quiz, which is always absolutely hilarious if I don't say so myself. It's definitely not your normal quiz, with fun kind of challenges and things like that I'll show a couple of clips in. Then we go to bed. We very much get in because we've got to be up early before the gym session the next day to set things up. And then we go into 2, which basically what we do is you do like upper and lower, but you work say like the front, so like chest and shoulders, and then you'll work like your quads. And then the next day you'll do like the back, so you'll work like back and buys, and then hamstrings and glutes. On that particular day, we then do a little bit of day trip. So we've sometimes gone to Lindos before, but we went to Old Town, went for some coffee, went for some food. And then that evening / afternoon, we have the UFR Decathlon, which has become a bit of a big event that everybody is accustomed to now and knows what's, those that have come before tell everybody about the Decathlon. Very much one of those workouts that you read on paper and you think like, Jesus, that's going to be difficult. But whilst it is, it's also like that huge sense of pride and achievement when you do finish that. That finished in the pool this year, and it's just a nice way to obviously finish that off. Then it's a bit of a chilled evening that night. People again just getting to know each other, a good like atmosphere of things. The following morning, we then have the beach battle, which obviously is down at the beach. This is always like probably one of my favourite workouts because we basically just split people off into big teams. We have 5 games, which like there's one called Grand Designs, which is like building sandcastles, but you've got to like run back and forth to collect sand. There's like a sandbag run, a chain race, tug of war, like just fun things down on the beach. It gets very competitive. You see people's like competitive nature start certainly come into play and coming out. And then we go for a hike that later in the day to, can't actually see it from around here, but it's called Sambiki Mountain, which we've now done 11 times. But yeah, it's really cool up there. And it was just, we've actually spent more time up there this time than we usually do. We were just chilling, just taking it all in, which is nice, just a little bit of sun trap. And then that evening we have the prize giving, which is very, very funny. We have prizes like we give a cock of the week, which is basically for the person who has done the most, let's say, silly things, and therefore needs to be held accountable for that. And obviously prizes for the winners of everything as well. And then the next morning we usually do a run and stretch, but because of the flight cancellations and the issues we had, we then basically put people, we did like the gym session for those that missed that first morning because of flight cancellations, and then we went for a run after that, and then we had breakfast. So usually it's like a nice little run, a little bit more of a chilled morning, whereas we were up earlier to obviously go into the gym. And then that was people checking out yesterday, and now we're the next day, and we're going to be leaving soon. So this, hopefully enjoyed this video. If you want any information about the retreat, there is a link down in the description where you can click onto and follow through. But if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll answer them, and I'll see you very, very soon.